Hey guys, I'm not gonna be on very long. I'm kind of bored right now, so hanging out, just doing what I do. Some interesting problems again going on. I think I have a stalker, and I think I've narrowed the names down to three or four or five, but I've just submitted to talk to a private investigator. Hey Dave, how you doing? A private investigator to start digging into who this is because it's getting creepy weird. Uh, it is really kind of starting to bother me. I can't do anything online. Hey Dave, how you doing? I can't do anything on Twitter. I've got to protect my tweets, which is oh Dave, this has been going on for a while, and the usual suspects. Think about it. They're in there. But I found a Twitter account that's following. Oh, please hit the likes too, please, please, please. That's following the. Hey, Sky Talker. I found a Twitter account that's following several people that we have. If you're on, if you're online, if you are, part of the Star Wars fan group, you'll know some of these names. I'm not going to say it because it's not a big deal. I'm not going to say who it is, and I'm not going to say who this person's following, but one of them is a name you definitely know. Two of them are. So, it's we figure out who it is, and I'm going to find out who it is. I don't care. It's going to cost me money. I don't care anymore. You know, we discovered that they were using a VPN. Disco Greenland. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about the fact that apparently Dave Pensack actually sent this article to me. Disney is not going to be selling any more DVDs or Blu-ray, I guess the 4K packs anymore. That's what the article said. I have to go back and read it. I've been busy today trying to figure out who my cyberstalker is. So, that's a big deal. And of course, we've got the Disney Legos, Star Wars Halloween holiday thing coming out, and yeah, it is scary. It is scary. But if there's one person that's really sticking out as it probably being him, and if I can prove it's him, all right. And I hope if he sees us that he understands the deep shit he just found himself in because I'm not gonna be intimidated. I am not gonna cede any ground to these people. When I decide to let you all know what, it's a troll account too. The account that I found, it's a troll account that is has no followers and is following 14 people. At least three or four of them are people you all know. And I know at least one of them is like, the fuck, dude? I don't think he'd be very interested. So I don't, we'll see. No, it's not Jason Ward. I don't. No, I don't think it is him. It's it's hard to. I don't want to talk too much about it. All I know is that I found this person. They're trying very hard to hide themselves. And I mean, like I said, I have four candidates, and if it's one of them, he's going to be curled up in the fetal position when I'm done with him. If it's another one, I'm going to have his job. Okay. You know, let's put it this way. Ichibaka is very familiar with these guys. So, we'll just see. When I get it, when I hear back from the investigator, to see what can be done, if anything. We'll go from there. The IP was obviously a VPN. I mean, Disco, Greenland, come on. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, so Disney is also doing a Lego thing, and the guys at Geeky Sparkles and Neon were like really kind of not too thrilled with it because it looks like it's Rey going back in time to lecture Luke. Yeah, it could, and Sky Talker. I mean, it could be, but I do kind of want this out there that I do have suspicion on who it could be, and if you believe you're anonymous, you're not really on the internet, and anybody can find you. Okay, and there are people out there that are paid to do it, and it's not right. Leave me alone. I wasn't. The funny thing about it is I didn't know this person existed. All right, till I went and did her search, and I was like, oh, well, hello. God, nice meeting you. So I looked around on LinkedIn. I looked around in other places, and I'm kind of setting it up so I can't be touched for a while. Oh yeah, the Lego thing. Yeah, so there's some sort of, I don't know, comic book coming out that Luke is being like taught by this mysterious woman, and it's Geeky Sparkles thinks it's Rey. I mean, this is all right. What I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna get upset because after talking to Cameron Pasha as much as I have about all this stuff is A, par for the course. B, it's stuff that obviously Kennedy had in the works for a long, long time. All right, this is stuff they've got to put out there. This is not recent Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni stuff. Yeah. And so I'm like going, well, what are they going to do? They're going to go back and redo it? I mean, it's almost September now. So, we'll just have to see. I hate Lego anyway. So I think the movies are stupid. It's just a way for them to sell toys, and it's boring, So, but anyway, I wanted to kind of stop by and say hi to everybody and see how everybody is doing. We're getting a new puppy a week from Sunday, and we still haven't chosen a name. The names that we have, let's go. Let's check this out. The names that we have, kind of Shiloh Shepherd. My husband said no to this one. Anyway, so we got Chewy. Hubby said no. Hey Frank, how you doing? We've got Garand. We've got Revan, and he put a question mark next to it. I'm just gonna let him go with that one. Buckshot, that might be one. Tracer. Kojak, which is a conjunction of his mother's and father's name, Coco and Jackson. And we've got Halfcock and Indy, and he said no to Indy too. Sheila LaFloof, no, this is he's a big black furry Shiloh Shepherd, okay? He's gonna be massive. When he's older, he's gonna weigh about 125, 130, maybe even 150 pounds. I mean, he's gonna be, it's like gonna have a baby horse in the house. But they're real sweet. They've got good tempers. Mostly got them because it's nice to have something that's a little bit intimidating in the house at night. You hear that woof, 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 and it's, people will be disinclined to try to come into the house if they see that monstrosity, looking at them through the window. So, and that's a good thing. But as far as, everything else is going on. We just have to wait. Doomcock had that short video about Kennedy and how she kind of bowled her way back into creating the Rise of Skywalker and basically screwed George over. You know, and you know, I don't believe that there's a Lucas cut as much as there's a Abrams Lucas cut. And the cut that was shown that people liked is probably that one. Thank you, Dave. And so, you know, we'll have to see. What I find fascinating is that this troll account was mocking the rumors. Now, this is the thing that really weirds me out. Of all the people talking about all these rumors, I'm the one that gets singled out. I would like to know what I did to deserve such great attention, and hopefully someday I'll find out. Because if I do, I'll know who did it, and I'll know and I'll know why. You know, and that would be nice to know. I mean, you know, I don't exactly go running around looking for these people. I don't really care. I don't like them. I will go after them on occasion, but I don't go and get in their faces. I don't care. I've never once asked for any of these people except maybe one of them to get banned from Twitter, but that's because, and this is not Jason Ward, that's because he was in an underage sex chat with a bunch of little girls. All right? And this person's very lucky that one of those kids wasn't mine. Well, she wouldn't be in there anyway, but you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I would just like to know why I was being singled out, because it would really be nice. I didn't, you know, I really think that, okay, that's that opinion, you know, and all it is, and really all it is it's about hating Disney Star Wars. And that's a reason to bully somebody, abuse them, attack them, go after them nonstop, be obsessed with them enough to where you create a fake account and only mention me to other people. You know, but it also, my dad would say, and my husband would say this, I know I'm over the target if this is what's going on. And Doomcock is too. Okay. Now, somebody else, and I'm not going to give their name out, said something to the effect of, remember the 5th of September. Remember, Doomcock said there was going to be a big announcement. Person also said, YouTube will go wild. And he said he wasn't going to say anything about it, but it wasn't a bad thing. Okay. So, you know, I'm just here. You know, so you know, we'll just see what happens, you know. It's just, you know, I figure in the end of the day, when all this is done, because I have a feeling I have a feeling all this shit's ending quicker than we think. And I've said this before, but I really think COVID has pushed a lot of stuff that has had to happen with Disney and Lucasfilm at a faster pace than they would have gone if the economy was normal. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see what's going on, but you know, it's going to be interesting. And once that's over, you know, hopefully we'll be able to look at better times ahead for the franchise and for the fans. You know, right now, if any people really need the unification that George Lucas brought to a bunch of people, disparate spirits. Think about how many Lucas era Star Wars fans are out there. And all their disparate opinions and everything. He unified that group of people. And you had a bunch of people in there, Kennedy, Pablo Hidalgo, you know, with Jason Ward and the rest of them. Disney, let's see, their last third quarter earnings report, they lost almost $5 billion, they say, And if you believe that, I've got some oceanfront property, Arizona. See, you know, yeah, so that's a lot of money. But, you know, these people came in, they didn't come in to do the right thing. They came in to divide people. They came in to crash the culture. I mean, when I call, the story group cultural Taliban, they are. They're perfectly happy pulling down and defacing the heroes of the old trilogy and the prequels. Meanwhile, you've got the financial people going, the only thing we can sell are the OT characters and the prequel characters. That's it. No one wants the sequel characters. Hasbro, even after The Rise of Skywalker came out, didn't make any. All right? And the ones they did, they made very few and then couldn't sell those. Okay. You tell me who's running the show. If a company can't make money, they're going to be out of business. Am I right or am I right? Get woke, go broke. You can't eat social justice. You can't profit off of social justice unless you're Jesse Jackson or somebody, you know. But they're all they were peg warmers. I mean, last time I went to our Target, the Star Wars section was about a foot wide, maybe a foot and a half. That's it. It used to be half the goddamn toy store, or toy section. Make it. And if they can't make it, they're not going to make any money from it. And if the movies don't sell, if the characters are boring, if it's nothing more than a political diatribe that the audience is smart enough to see through, then you, okay? We're not going to see it. Okay, we're not going to do this. We don't have to do this. Hey, Austin. Yeah, I think you're right, Austin. But there's just there's like it's like you can't even tell these people this stuff because they're not emotionally equipped, I guess, to understand. Oh yeah, I know, Sky Talker. How money's made? I mean, you want to kind of ask, some of these shells, like, the idiots, the feminazis that write for Nerdist. How's money made? They don't know. None of these. Pablo Hidalgo doesn't know. Kathy Kennedy doesn't know. Oh yeah, I remember that. They had to. When Atari buried the ET games, they had to. It sucked. I mean, I'm not even a gamer, but even I thought it sucked. My nephew had it, and I was like, the only two games I ever played that I really liked were Nintendo GoldenEye, that was great, and The Godfather. It took me 2 weeks, but I ended up being the Don of New York, and it was fucking awesome. That's it. But other than that, I don't care. I mean, to me, I'd rather go riding. I'd rather go shooting. I'd rather take my dog for a walk. I'd rather go to a bookstore. I'd rather sit down and write. Another thing this has really actually hurt me is my ability to get my stuff posted on Daily Costs. So I gotta get that figured out. But anyway, I wanted to come in and talk and say hi and just say, hey, I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. Nobody's chased me out of here, and they won't. Okay. I've got a pretty good idea who the stalker is. If you're on Twitter, go look up @Daily Plunge. It's a picture of John Wayne with the cover's Cowboys. Go check that out. Just go check it out, and you tell me what you think. All right, it's really scary. We'll see, Sky Talker. That was just a date, and when I confronted the person with that, he just grinned. So the 5th of September is a Saturday. It would be more like the 4th of September. And really, remember the 5th of November. The 5th of November was the day that they tried to blow up British Parliament with the King. I can't, the gunpowder plot. So you remember V, that movie with the with that face? That's Guy Fawkes. That was the whole thing. Yeah, gunpowder plot. Yeah. So hey, what the Sith? How you doing? So, we don't know what's going on. We don't have any idea. I just find very interesting. I just find the whole thing about everything very interesting. Right now, I would say Disney's divisions are actually putting in what they've earned the last quarter. This is their quarterly earnings, and that's a big deal because Lucasfilm is one of those divisions. And I don't see them earning anything right now because they don't have anything out. They don't have any books, shows. You could almost roll everything they've got into Disney Plus, and if they really wanted to fake people out, they could actually roll money out of Disney Plus, say they earned it, and then roll it back into Disney Plus and say there it is. I mean, I could see Disney doing that, but I really think that this is it's all overhead, and it's bad. I mean, like I said, when Hasbro won't do toys for the last Skywalker movie, I mean, come on, there's a problem. But the people that run Lucasfilm right now, Kathy Kennedy, Pablo, the Story Group, they don't know how money's made. I mean, they don't, and they don't care. Like, Winona Ryder says to Ethan Hawke in Reality Bites, money is something that comes in and out of your life like snow. You don't really have to earn it or anything, do ya? They don't understand that if they don't make a good product, Hasbro might, it did. That stupid droid that looked like a mono wheel or with a megaphone on it. It's like something they didn't actually have to earn or anything, and if you're not making money, you're not going to be able to, I mean, what's a, go bankrupt. Disney's not going to go bankrupt. They do have billions of dollars in the bank, and they're holding it like this right now because they don't want to spend it. They're afraid to spend it. They're like everybody else is in a time where there's a constriction of the economy, and that's what they're doing, and they're scared. The parks aren't earning any money. I mean, they lost they said, I quote, they lost about 3.5 billion from the parks. I think is a lot more. I don't think they were telling half the truth. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to let y'all go because I'm tired. Here's what's going on. The reason why we're getting really good vibes right now and good rumor stories coming out is simply this. The investors got, I bet you did, Skywalker. The investors got involved. All right. The big money guys. The investors got involved, and, and that's the scary part for people like Pablo Kennedy, because they were the ones that called her to the carpet. Go back and watch. Valentis. Oh, I don't. He did? Oh, cool. I hope he liked it. What do I think they're going to be? It's not much of a. It wouldn't be much of a big task. Everybody who's been there says when they go there, they see Tatooine. And when I look at pictures of it, I can see Tatooine. I don't see anything else. You can easily do where the Falcons docked, Docking Bay 94. The cantina could be Chalmun's. The Rise of the Resistance could be an Endor ride. You know, Neon and Geeky Sparkles talked about this on one of their videos, and I could see it. I could see it. I could see them doing this. So it's going to be mostly animatronics. Luckily, the Imagineers are being left alone. They need those guys there to keep things running. It was in Austin. I mean, it's Galaxy's Edge is a bust. It really is. Oh, I'm boycotting it too. I mean, you know, and I've said this before. I don't want to see Disney die. That's an American brand, and for a long time, it was something to be proud of. I want for them to get better. I want to see them get better. I want to see them do better. I want to see them go back to entertaining families again. Okay? There you go. How's that? But, you know, and like I said, if, Sky Talker, all right, here's the problem with that. And I agree with you. They have to do a better job at, I think, investigating people, doing background checks before they hire them. At any place, though, you're going to have a bunch of little kids congregating. You're going to have people like that around. You just are. They put themselves in a place where their prey is. That's what they do. And, you know, that's why they're in Boy Scouts. That's where they're teachers, la-di-da. Okay, so, you know, that's why they work at Disney and Universal, the theme parks, because that's where the kids are. But anyway, I just want to kind of stop in and say hi, give you guys, if you're on Twitter and you don't know where I went, but I'm very hidden right now. And basically the reason is I want I want to find out who this person is, and then I want them to leave me alone. Okay? And they're going to leave me alone. They're going to. I'm going to make sure of that. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave. Anyway, so I'm gonna rock. I gotta get some sleep. Got some stuff to do tomorrow, and you know, same day, different dollar. So see you guys. Behave, be good, and keep your eyes on Doomcock. Oh, it's not him. God. That would be funny though. But he's not on the list. See you guys later. Be safe. Be well.